い浜にと越えたい浜にと越えたい浜に浜に水の恨んでも体が嫌が燃える戻れなくてもいいのふら燃える血をあなたと越えたい浜に
Namaste. Good morning from Nepal. I would like to extend a warm welcome to all the participants of this Zoom meditation satsang. 皆さんおはようございます。私はネパール出身のパンディナムです。今日の Zoom セッションに出席するすべての人を温かく歓迎します。Today's session by Acharya Anupamji. 今日のセッション、アヌパム先生から OMG、IMG、面白い大事なセッションです。本日のご演者、アヌパム先生は私たちを何度もセッションを連れてってくれるので、誰もが知っています。では、アヌパム先生、go ahead. Acharya Anupamji, I'd like to request you, please go ahead with the interesting session.
Thank you, Dr. Namarta. Thank you very much for the nice introduction, and I extend my warmest of greetings to all of my friends from many countries of the world. Thank you for being together here with the topic OMG, IMG. Before we enter the topic, let us pray to the Almighty Lord, to the Masters. Join both of your hands together. Close your eyes. Take a long and deep breath and release it. Take one more long and deep breath and release it. Remember in your mind the deity you worship, the master you regard, the elders you remember, and pray to them. Please lead us from unreal to the real, from darkness to the light, and from death to immortality. Om, peace, peace, peace. Rub both of your hands together, create the warmth between your palms, and heal your eyes, ears, face, and rest of the parts of your body. Welcome back. Somebody's mic is on, I think. Yeah. Oh my God. I am the God. Stunningly, surprisingly, once you know the reality, you will come to know that there is no God as such other than you. You yourself is the ultimate power, the final authority in this existence. That's why the claim is you are the final authority. You are the ultimate personality, reality in this existence. In the prayer, we prayed to the Almighty, to the Lord, to the God which we think other than us, that He take us from unreal to the real. So what is that real? What is the reality? He should take us from darkness to the light. What is the light? And we prayed that He should take us from darkness, from death to immortality. What is this immortality? Eternity. And my dear friend, I would like to emphasize that there is nothing real but you. There is no light but you yourself. There is no immortality, eternity, eternal, but you yourself is eternal. Nothing else is eternal. All else is short-living, transient, and dying, influx, except and except you alone. You are the God yourself. God here means G for generator, creator, maker, and O for the operator, the maintainer, the sustainer, and D for the destroyer, finisher. It is I myself or you yourself who has created every situations around you, everything you use or I use, every name you take or you listen to, none else than you yourself has created the world around you, the situations around you. The things which you have gathered are nothing but you. I mean to say, it is you only who appears as every name, every form, and every activity. Things are dead in itself. things are dead in themselves. It is you who breathed life in them. That's why the saints, the masters, have declared, above all kingdoms, above all thrones, above all wonders the world has ever known, above all the treasures and the wealth of the earth, there is no measure to know what you are worth. You are priceless, you are eternal, you are the best. Actually, there is no other entity in this world except you. Meaning, when you will talk, you will speak, you will say I. I and you are synonym. You can, in this session, know it. I alone exist, nothing else. That's why he said that there is no kingdom which is higher than you. There is no throne which is, no seat which is valuable, more valuable than you. There is no wonder in the world which is greater wonder than you yourself. There is no treasure and wealth on this earth which is more valuable, more priceless than you yourself. That's why the whole job of humanity, of man on this earth, is to know himself. He says, the saint says, know thyself. It is for this purpose we are put on the earth, or we have descended on the earth, and it is for this purpose we are living our life. It is for this purpose we are gathered here on this screen before us, that we are the final authority. How would we realize it? How would we believe it? It is unbelievable. It is unacceptable. Even then, I would like to make you believe that everybody who has ever known the reality, who has ever known the light, who has ever known the deathlessness, he has known that he is the God himself. We here in India declare in our Upanishad, Aham Brahmasmi, I am the Lord. Jesus says, I am the only Son of God. You are the only Son, and God is none else than you. You are your own son, you are your own father, you are your own sister, you are on your daughters and friends, none else. I would like to make it clear with a story. There was a little prince somewhere in some kingdom, and there was a play to be staged. A play was to be played in some festival in the kingdom. The princess and her other ministers and courtiers were in search of a little princess in the story that is to be staged. And they were not finding any child who would play a princess in the story. All of a sudden, the queen realized that she has a little son of 5 years old. Why not to dress him like a princess and let him play the role of a princess. And that little kid of 5 years, the prince of Kashi, the name of the city in the story is Kashi, Banaras, the most ancient most city in the world, spiritual city in India. It is known all over the world, the ancient most city. And the story takes place there. That was the prince of Kashi. And he was dressed up like a princess, little princess of 5 years in the story. When the queen dressed him up, she was so stunned, so surprised that he was looking so cute as a princess. He was already a very smart and good looking boy as a prince. But when he dressed up like a girl, dressed up in the costume of princess, he looked even more stunning, more beautiful, more cute. And the role he played was excellent. Then, as we nowadays take selfie and photograph with our phone, it was not there at that time. At that time, painters in the court were called, and you would have to pose, and the painter would paint your painting. So a painting was thought to be made of that princess of Kashi. A beautiful painting was made, big painting, big portrait of that boy. Now, come after 15 years, the prince has now become a 15-year-old prince, and he was being trained like a prince. He was being told the duties and rights of a prince and other things. One day he was in his attic, in his cellar, storeroom, junk room. And all of a sudden he saw there was a big portrait lying there in the junk room, in the storeroom. He picked that painting, that portrait. It was dusty, dirty. He mopped that dirt and saw a beautiful princess, because it was written on the date was written on the portrait. He was so fascinated, so attracted to that beautiful girl who was there in the painting, princess, that he immediately fell in love with her in the portrait. Love at first sight. Got attracted. And the date on the painting increased him. He calculated that she must be his age now. She must also be of 15 years. And he just had all the emotions, all the attraction of a lover. He decided immediately, if I had to marry, I will marry this girl. He started dreaming about her. He started thinking of her. He started weaving dreams of living a life with her, roaming about with her, going on a world tour with her, making her the queen of Kashi in future. So he started remaining lost. He lost all interest in the princely duties. He had lost his hunger, his thirst. His mood was always upset. So different measures had to be made to know what has happened to the prince. It was a talk of the town. The prince has become so sad, melancholy, always feeling lost somewhere, doesn't take interest in food and other sports and in actions of the court. And he was so shy to tell about this love story to his mother queen, his father the king. But the king and queen were worried about their son. They thought that the oldest of the minister in the kingdom was very attached, was very open to this prince. So they asked him to treat the boy, to talk to him, what has happened to him. And that old minister asked the boy one day, taking him into confidence, talking to him very lovingly, very kindly. And then he told him that I have seen a beautiful portrait of a girl in the junk room. There is a portrait, and the princess in that portrait is so attractive, so beautiful, that I would like to marry her. The minister said, what have you seen? What painting? What portrait? What princess? And then he took him to the junk room, showed him the portrait, and minister immediately understood the whole thing. He said, my dear boy, relax. This princess of Kasi is none other than you yourself. He told him the story. It is you who played the role of a princess 15 years ago. It is you who is dressing up like a princess. And immediately the whole problem of the boy was solved. The whole ghost of love which was hovering around him, over him, the mood, the tension, the worries, everything vanished away immediately. Same is the case with our enlightened being, realized one, the Buddha, Jesus, and the masters. The moment they come to know that they are the God themselves, they are the creator themselves, none else, the whole of their problems vanished away. Because the other is not, Jean-Paul Sartre, the psychologist, say, the other is not, the other is hell. And all the problems we have created, we have experienced in life, come from the others. If we are angry on other. If we are desirous of something, we are desirous of something else from ourselves. If we are greedy of something which is not we ourselves. All the problems, if there is a problem of corruption, if there is problem of population, it all belongs to other. The reality is, everything which we see, which we experience, which we think, which we feel, are nothing than our own self. Who are we? We are the existence in itself. We are the consciousness, awareness in itself, in ourselves, and we are the bliss, we are the joy, we are the happiness in itself. How can we understand it? See, you are looking at me. I am visible to all of you. I am an entity. I am an object to you. And you are the observer. You are the seer. You are the knower. Suppose if there is no light in my room, as in the room of Dr. Cozy, behind him, there is no light. We can see nothing. In the same way, if there is no light in my room, would you be able to see me? If there is no light in my room, above me, over me, you will not be able to see me. So, are you observing me, looking at me because of the light? Is the light looking at me, seeing me? No. If light is there, I am there, and you have no eye, no sense of observation, there are no eyes on your face, would you be able to see me? You will not be able. Light is there, I am there, but the looker, the onlooker, has no eyes, no sense of seeing. You will not be able to see me. And suppose I am there, light is there, the eyes also there, eyes are also there. You have very sound eyes, you have very good sight, but there is no mind behind the eyes. There is, I am there, light is there, you are there with your good sight, rather with spectacles, but there is no mind behind the eyes. Would you be able to look at me? Would you be able to know that I am there in the screen, on the screen? Note, indicate yes or no? No. I am there, light is there, eyes are there, but mind is not there. Sometimes you have experienced in things are there on the table and you are unable to see them. Wife is in front of you, asking you something, and your mind is somewhere else, in the thoughts of your beloved. You would not listen to your wife, you would not see your wife, because mind is somewhere else. Eyes are nothing but for mind. And suppose I am there, light is there, you have very sound eyes, you have mind on your eyes also, mind is there behind the eyes, but you are unconscious. There is no consciousness, there is no awareness behind the mind. You are not aware of your thoughts, of your mind. Would you be able to see me? you would not be able to see. So who is the actual seer? Who is the actual observer? That awareness, that consciousness, that consciousness behind the mind, above the mind, over the mind, which observes everything. If there is no awareness, no consciousness, mind is not. And if there is no mind, eyes are not. And if there are no eyes, things are not. And if there are no things, the world is not. Where has the world come from? Where has the things come from? Where has the name comes from? Every name, form, things, activities, feelings, emotions have come from the awareness, from the consciousness. It is this awareness which is existence itself. And without existence, nothing exists. Does anything exist? What is common among all of us? It is existence, isness. All else are temporary names, temporary forms, temporary uses. You have seen waves on the ocean. You have seen the form on the ocean, sprinkles in the ocean or in the clouds. But all forms, waves, sprinkling, something different from water. What has turned into wave? What has turned into sprinkle? What has turned into rain? What has turned into clouds? It is nothing but water alone. You have a ring in your finger. You call it ring. Does any ring exist ever? No. You have just given a name, a form, a use to the gold. Ring is nothing but gold alone. You extract the gold from it. Would there be ring? Would there be use of it? Would there be any name to it? Any form to it? Nothing. All name, all form, all use are just appearances. Nothing but gold. Because the same gold is hanging in your neck as a pendant, in your ear, as in the earlobe. But all these forms are temporary. All these forms are makeshift, no permanent. All the uses are temporary. There is nothing but gold. That's why clay is one, pots are many. Gold is one, ornaments are many. In the same way, consciousness, soul is one, and people are many. Even the Wordsworth, the natural poet, says the same soul runs through man and nature. The same soul runs through man and nature. It is this consciousness, awareness, which is breathing in the trees, which is shining in the sun, which is lighting in the moon, which is showering in the cloud, which is waving in the ocean. Nothing but awareness. And who is awareness? You alone. Suppose if you are not there, can anything exist? Can the world exist? Can the sun exist? No. When you are not there, sun is not there. Even the physics has also discovered the same fact. When there is no observer, there is no atom under the telescope. If the observer is not, the object is not there. Suppose when you were not there 50 years back, 60 years back, 40 years back, was there anything in the existence? The existence was not there. So how would we experience it? How would we believe it? How would we digest it? It is indigestible that we are the ultimate authority. We are the God. We exist, none else, nothing else. We have to go through an experiment. Are you ready? Let's go to the experiment to realize that only you exist, none else.
Acharyaji, how to connect with this title, these all things?
Yes, once you understand that you are the final authority, you are the ultimate, you are stunned, you are amazed, you are wonderstruck. Oh, it's I alone who exist. Is this moon, is this sun, is this ocean exist because of me? Would they all vanish when I will not be there? What a wonder it is. What an amazing truth it is. That's why Lord Buddha was stunned, amazed. Oh, I am the God. I alone exist. All other things, names and forms are nothing but me, myself. That's why he's surprised. OMG, oh my God, I am the God myself. Then where are the problems? Where are the tensions? Where are the stresses? Is that Prince of Kasi is thinking of the princess now? Is he unable to sleep? Will he be now dreaming about her? Will he be expecting a queen in that form? All his problems have vanished, all at once. You will have to cut one by one. All problems at once vanished, finished. That's why all the problems of Buddha vanished. All the problems of Jesus vanished. All the problems of all deities and gods are vanished once they know that only they exist, none else. Isn't that's why the expression, the title, OMG, it's an expression of wonder. Our Lord Shiva here, our greatest Lord, Mahadev, we call him. He only talks of wonder, nothing else. He talks to his wife, Uma, Parvati. My dear wife, just know, just be wondrous, be surprised, learn how to be stunned, how to be surprised, and all else will be known. Nothing else will be remain to be known. All your problems are solved. And this is the problem of mankind today. He had stopped wondering. He had stopped surprising. He doesn't wonder on his existence. How can a chapati, a flour, a piece of flour become milk in the chest of mother? How can food become a beautiful poem? Stop taking food. Can there be a poem in the world? Stop eating. Would there be any invention, any discovery, any beautiful piece of painting? What has become painting? What has become milk in the chest of mother? How can a little insect fly in the air? Who is enabling? How can sun reflect its light on the moon and becomes a moonlight? So soothing, so beautiful, so calming, so nourishing, so healing. And the same light in the sun is burning, torching. Isn't it a matter of wonder? Isn't it surprising that the same consciousness is sitting there like Dr. Namrata, like Mr. Arvind, like 1234, like Dr. Nakargawa? It's the same consciousness appearing something else. Isn't it a matter of wonder? What you call OMG, IMG. I'm the God myself. I am appearing in all windows, in all houses, in all rooms. I am dwelling in all the countries. It is I alone who is living in Nepal, in Canada, in Japan. None else than me, myself. That's why the title is OMG, IMG. Now let's be pragmatic and feel it, live it for a few minutes. Get ready, be conscious of your body. Close your eyes. Want to lie down, you can lie down as you please. Just be conscious, be aware of your body. Feel how big you are. What is your boundary? Where do you end? Do you end on your body? Are you only this piece of body, mind, and heart? Do you end on the skin? Are you mere a skeleton, a web of bones, flesh, and skin? Are you limited to the chair, to the seat you are sitting? Think over it. Watch your image in your mind. Remember your face, your color, your shirt, your clothes you are wearing. Now you think that you end on your body, you are limited to this body itself. But this is not the truth. You do not end your body on your body. If there is no atmosphere around you, this skin on your bones will not be there. The scientists have now realized, known, that it is the pressure, 15 ton of pressure from all around of the air, which is holding your skin to the bones. If there is no atmospheric pressure around you, your skin will not stick to your bones. So you have expanded to the limit of atmosphere. You do not end on your body. The whole atmosphere is your body now. But you do not end on your atmosphere as well. The scientists have now known if there is no ozone layer around the atmosphere, if there are holes, enough holes in the ozone layer, the atmosphere on the earth will evaporate. And all the gases responsible for living life on the earth will leak away. And there will be no life on the earth. So you do not end on the atmosphere, you go expand yourself to the ozone layer, beyond the atmosphere. Even that ozone layer is surrounded by another sphere. The spheres of galaxies, other solar systems. The whole cosmos is you. Think of your cosmic form. The whole universe, the whole cosmos, the firmament, the sky is your own being. Think of yourself as the universe, the cosmos. Think of it, imagine it, feel it. Imagine the nether region underground as your feet. Rivers are the blood vessels in you. different rivers in different countries are nothing but your blood veins. The mountain as your skeleton, bone structure. See your immense existence. Your breathing is the breathing of all the creatures of the universe. You are breathing in all other life. The air is your breath. Know and feel the entire universe as your own self, your own personality. Identify yourself with entire universe. See the whole expansion. It is you and you alone, none else, nothing else. Look before your closed eyes. It is this space which is limitless, endless, which is your original being. See, where does it begin from? Where does it end? Be aware, be conscious, and see. Is there any limit to the sky, to the space before your closed eyes? Does it begin from somewhere? Does it end somewhere? Look, be conscious, be aware. Is it just a matter of imagination that you are limitless? This space is limitless? Identify yourself with this inner space which you are looking before your closed eyes. It is this spaciousness, this vastness, this immensity, endless existence, which is your real self. Keep on looking into it with relaxed awareness. Be aware, keep looking, and go to sleep. Let meditation dawn on you. Hari Om Tat Sat. That thou art. Slowly, slowly take 2, 3 long and deep breaths. Move your fingers and toes. Join both of your hands together. And be thankful, grateful to the Almighty Lord, consciousness, God, soul, yourself. And pray to that ultimate force to let all be happy, all be healthy, all be at peace and brotherhood. Be grateful to the masters, to the fellow beings. Rub both of your hands together and caress your face, eyes and ears. Come back to your name, form, and personality. You may ask something if you have some queries, and you may also share your experiences if you like it or not.
Thank you, Azharji. Thank you so much for the beautiful, interesting session. Actually, you remind us nothing is eternal except us. We are the creator. We manifest in everything. All
Yes.
existence emerges from awareness. The essence of being is shared within us. Physical things are mere appearances, temporary and fleeting. Without us, nothing would exist. Without the observer, there is no object. So, should be amazed and experience this truth. Oh my God, I am God myself. We
Yes.
realize this
Beautifully
through meditation.
summarized.
I thank you, participants, and I request to share your feelings. Please.
You have summarized
Nakaka Sensei,
beautifully.
Koji Sensei, Chukoi Sensei, Arvind, Pravat Sir, everyone, Uma Madam, Danny, Georg, everyone. I would like to request you.
Yes, Dr. Nakagawa.
Very much today's very beautiful session. Today's Acharya and Pandi talking is very deep. So at the moment, it is not my full own experience, understanding, but I try to understand it. In Japan, especially the Buddhism, always emphasized self-examination to search who am I. And in Japan, we studied Buddhism psychology. The name of Buddhism psychology is Yuishiki. Yuishiki is a Japanese pronunciation. That meaning is only consciousness. Yeah.
Only consciousness.
Only consciousness. So this tradition, I think, it may relate to today's Acharya's talking. I think.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, thank you very much. A very meaningful session, today's session. Thank you very much.
Beautifully explained. And that's what the whole teaching of Buddha is. And his name also is derived from this consciousness.
Yeah.
Consciousness in India means Bodh, Buddha.
Oh.
So he himself, he has he wanted himself to be remembered as Buddha. Buddha means the consciousness, awareness.
Oh.
That which is. His other name is that which is.
Which is, yeah, thank you.
That which is. And what is that? That is the consciousness, awareness.
Oh.
Thank you, Dr. Nakagawa. Beautifully expressed. Ma Uma Sharma.
नमस्ते आचार्य जी।
नमस्ते।
मैंने एक सेमिनार अटेंड किया था पंजाब यूनिवर्सिटी चंडीगढ़ में। तो मैं रिटायर्ड एसोसिएट प्रोफेसर हूँ। तो हमारे एक टीचर एक ना शेर शायरी में कुछ सुनाया करते थे जो आज के टॉपिक से रिलेटेड है, तो मुझे बार बार माइंड में आ रहा है, तो मैं वो सुनाना चाहती हूँ 2 लाइन। जर्रा जर्रा चमकता है नूरे इलाही से, जर्रा जर्रा चमकता है नूरे इलाही से, हर सांस ये कहती है कि हम हैं तो खुदा भी है।
यस, ये जगजीत सिंह की गजल है। हर जर्रा चमकता है नूरे इलाही से, हर सांस ये कहती है
कि हम हैं तो खुदा
हम भी हैं, हम हैं तो खुदा भी है। She has recited a beautiful couplet by a Sufi poet, a Muslim Sufi poet, that every atom in this universe is enlivened by the consciousness, by God himself. And if we are breathing, when we are breathing, only then there exists God. If you are not breathing, even God does not exist. Even God himself is being breathed out through you. You see your significance, your importance, that he has allowed you to use him as you like. He's working in Mr. Arvind as Arvind. He's working in Mr. Tusobi as Tusobi. He's working in Dr. Namrata as Dr. Namrata. And he has given you full liberty to make use of him as you like. Isn't it a great honor? The greatest honor ever be given to anyone. And it is that consciousness which is giving you, that she has made you all liberal, that use me as you like. Very good. Thank you, ma.
Yes, Garg, please go.
Who is speaking? Okay, Grav.
Garg, yeah.
Yes.
Humility comes to mind. I think of many stories and many who tell stories of that which you speak, and I hope to learn.
It's not a matter of learning, it's a matter of realizing you are your princess of Kashi. You are yourself your princess of Kashi. And we think some princess is someone else whom we have to marry. You are already married. You are realized with your own consciousness, your real self. You are muted. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. Mr. Greg.
I speak poorly, learning to do and be.
Yes. Beautiful. Yes. Mr. Prabhat Nath Yogi.
Ades, everyone, all acharyas, and every gentle soul which is over there. I'll not take much of your time, but I just conclude in 2 words. First is Sambhav.
Sambhav.
Whatever, yeah, Sambhav. Sambhav is a universal brotherhood feeling. It is for possibilities. It is for hope. It is for divinity. And samsara. It is when we do a unification. When we unified, we have a 2 body. One is the physical form. Another one is the metaphysical form.
Yes.
So I would like to take a small, reference of Osho's teaching only. He teach us a technique how to do a meditation, and it he did a lot of research and he didn't find anywhere other than a Japanese philosophy, which is a Tao.
Yes.
So he teach a very beautiful way how to do a meditation, and simultaneously not only how to do a meditation, he teach entire samsara about this life, how about gaining and giving it back to the universe. So this is he teach in a 3 way. First, he said that whenever we take a breath, we have to feel that we ourselves as an universe and we taking ourselves back to us. And he said in another step, when we release a breath, he said we have to do in such a way that we should not a misery that I will going to retain 30%, 40%. We have to, give back entire air which we take. And this is a scientifically very good. That is a root cause of all your diseases. Because whatever breath we take, we do a half breath, and that is major cause of all diseases. Then he said another thing, that whenever we do this kind of a technique, we develop a feeling, bhav,
Yes.
bhav to leave everything which belongs to us. Because when inhale and exhale, it is a pran vayu. This is a life in it. And the moment we leave, there are certain circumstances for us. It could be a second, nanosecond, half a second, that we attend a divine, a vacuum that is considered as a zero mathematically. So, it was almost like 5, 6 earlier when I, listen this on a YouTube, and that is a technique which really motivate me, realize me what I am today. So I would like to thank Acharya Rajneesh and all the Acharyas who is here. My blessing, my prayer to all of us. I only work on the two principles, Sambhav and Samsara. Thank you. Ade.
Beautiful. That samsar is known as universe in the world. Universe. Samsar. And Dr. Suboy also has unmuted himself. Would you like to say something?
Thank you very much. But I'm very sorry. But although it was an interesting subject, but I didn't understand it fully.
Yeah.
So through getting the Dr. Ishibe's explanation later date, and I can get recording from Dr. Namsen. I would like to study it again. Thank you so much.
Sure. Thank you. Dr. Kosi at last, I think.
Thank you very much for today's very nice program. I was very wondered what means the OMG. OMG. I couldn't find out what's the meaning, but I'm very much, happy to learn what that means and what that implies in my life. It's nice. Very nice. Yes. Thank you so much.
Now you realized it. You understand it now.
Right.
Yeah.
Very
Yes.
much clearly. Yes. Thank you so much.
Beautiful. Thank you. So nice.
Dr. Anupam,
Yes.
is it okay for me to talk also?
Yes. Most welcome.
The greetings from the land of the Buddha, where he was born, the Lumbini, and wish you
Welcome.
all goodwill, good health, and prosperity, and the global peace, connecting a divine personality like yourself and all present here. In fact, today is my first day. Somebody has recommended me, so I was able to participate.
Okay.
I
Welcome.
do organize small meditation session here in my residence itself every Saturday.
Beautiful.
It is called Dhyani Buddha. We based our meditation technique on the basis of Vipassana, as well as Theravada background.
Right.
So I myself, my name is R.K. Sakya. I'm from the Sakya family.
Yes.
My ancestor is Buddha itself. We are from the same family root. So I feel it is my duty, my obligations also to let everyone know that the philosophy of the Buddha. But the overall, what I feel, the meditation is awakening. You see, every moment you have to awake. As you've very well said, the awakening is the Buddha. So as long as you are awake, whether you are sitting, whether you are standing, whether you are sleeping also, you have to be always awake. So if you are awake, then you are awakened one. Thank you very
Yes.
much.
Beautiful.
Namaste.
That's good. Great. Over to Namrata.
Danny, would you like to say something?
Danny.
Yes, thank you very much for quite an inspiring session. I think I, like others, maybe don't quite fully understand everything, but what I could understand and what I feel from going through this lecture and through this meditation is a sense of peace and awareness that I didn't have when I started. So thank you very much.
Beautiful. That's great. I'm gratified.
Yeah, Arvind, Bio, please share something.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I would just want to thank, I enjoyed the session. It kind of made me think about things in the past, like references to, like he had a ring, and we give things references. Also, it made me think like we limit ourselves if we get caught up in day-to-day things. So it's like once going through meditation, it's like I no longer feel bounded by my body. I feel like I was, expanding it out. And that's when I thought that was really, really good. So thank you.
Very good. Thanks.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much, Acharya-ji. Let's have some celebration and end the session for today. And we will see you all again. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Arvind.
Thank you.
If possible, please provide me your phone number. We may join together in WhatsApp group as well. So now let's have some celebration.
Good. Let's enjoy, celebrate, and depart.
मंगल मंगल होए जगत में सब मंगलमय होए मंगल मंगल होए जगत में सब मंगलमय होए इस धरती के हर प्राणी का मन मंगलमय होए इस धरती के हर प्राणी का मन मंगलमय होए कहीं क्लेश का लेश रहे ना दुख कहीं भी होए कहीं क्लेश का लेश रहे ना दुख कहीं भी होए मन में चिंता भय न सतावे रोग शोक नहीं होए मन में चिंता भय न सतावे रोग शोक नहीं होए नहीं बैर अभिमान हो मन में क्षोभ कभी नहीं होए नहीं बैर अभिमान हो मन में क्षोभ कभी नहीं होए मैत्री प्रेम का भाव रहे नित मन मंगलमय होए मैत्री प्रेम का भाव रहे नित मन मंगलमय होए मंगल मंगल होए जगत में सब मंगलमय होए मंगल मंगल होए जगत में सब मंगलमय होए
Bye. See you again.